There are some places where once you experience them once, they just continually keep calling you back, and I'm not sure you could ever quite get your fill of them. The San Juan Mountains in Colorado are one of those places for me. This will be my third time in this area, and my third time doing the Alpine Loop. This trip, though, I have more specific goals in mind. 1. Wildflowers. It's peak or near peak wildflower season in the San Juans during this trip, which I'm so excited about. 2. Finally do Poughkeepsie Gulch, more specifically the wall portion of it. And 3. Hope and pray that we get to experience Black Bear Pass. Starting this trip off, my hopes and dreams of Black Bear Pass were pretty low to non existent. It turned out, though, on the second to last day, I found out that it opened, so I was able to do it on my very last day before having to head home. And we got to finally experience Black Bear Pass after it having been on our bucket list for years and years.
Good morning. I slept absolutely terrible, as I suspected I probably would. At like 2 something woke me up. It sounded like trying to get into my garbage. And the first time locking my Jeep, like the 2 little short honk from locking it, hitting the lock button worked. And then it came back, and that time, eventually I had to hit the panic button on my key fob, and that sent it skedaddling. It sounded pretty heavy, large. It might have been a bear. Definitely sounded bigger than like a raccoon or something. But I don't know, it was like dead silent in the night, so that kind of environment tends to amplify things. And then the wind came up, so I got very little sleep. But we're off this morning. It's gonna be a good day. I can't let no sleep deter me from having a good time on this trip. I'm just gonna have to caffeine it up this morning, or caffeine it up today, I guess. I did wake up to that, so can't complain too much. It appears somebody has gotten a stock Ranger up here. Or something. Looks like a Ranger, which I am very impressed with. Not all the way up here. They can't get where I just came down, but up to the final little climb thing, which is very impressive. I'm impressed you got that far. Hell yeah. See ya. Rose Off Road at least has it as a 4, and I would highly contest that. There is no way this is a 4. I don't know if it's like gotten way more chewed up since they rated it or what, but and these switchbacks are super tight. This one I'm gonna have to do a couple point turn, I think. Oh, we got it. Oh yeah. Once you get through the switchback part, it's not nearly as bad. The switchbacks are very tight and very steep and very rocky and loose. This place is just incredible. Just incredible. So we're coming up on the turn off to Governor Basin, and I think we're going to do it. Might as well, really, while we're here. We have the fuel, we have the time. I'm already very glad I'm coming up Governor's Basin because Jesus Christ, the views on this shelf road here already are, I can't even handle it. So apparently, Governor Basin is closed. Oh, what the hell? There we go. Oh, that's annoying. We're not going any further up in the Governor Basin apparently. I really wanted to see those peaks closer. Look at this place. Insane. So that is the road I came down. I was camped up in here. Now we are clear up in here. Looking down on it. That waterfall down there is really pretty. This peak up here is crazy looking in real life. I'm sure video's not doing it much justice, but hell yeah. What do you think about it up here? You like Colorado groups? Mm-hmm. Yes, you like a Colorado too. Here you go. Apparently. This is Ore, and it's just, the setting of it is absolutely bonkers. They're police. I just passed a cop in a Wrangler. That's cool. Their cops have Wranglers. Hell yeah. This is such a cool little town too. Like, everything about it is just cool. It's definitely a touristy town, but it's so dope. Ore is always so busy though. In order to get to Engineer Pass, we have to drive a short distance of the famous $1 Million Highway. It is pretty cool. I mean, the off-road passes are cooler. If all you got is a car though, $1 Million Highway, hell yeah, it's dope. Colorado's pretty good with their signage. I like it. Off we go. Up Engineer Pass. We're only going up to Poughkeepsie, and then we're gonna go across. I've never been through Poughkeepsie Gulch or up the wall, so we're gonna give that a try. Give that a whirl today. I think out of all the passes in the Alpine Loop, I think the Mineral Creek portion is the only one that's rated correctly, if you ask me. I think they're all a 6, but Mineral Creek portion is significantly more difficult than Cinnamon and the top of Engineer and the other side of Engineer and all of Imogene. We're actually already almost up to Poughkeepsie. I did just realize that one of those shelf roads, they have vastly improved. It used to have like a pretty good ledge right on the shelf road, and it definitely wasn't there. All those shelf roads were just good road. I would say that ledge thing on that shelf road was the most significant obstacle in the first quarter or so. We are already at Poughkeepsie. So from Poughkeepsie here, you just go up that and continue on up Engineer Pass. But this time, for the first time, we are going to Poughkeepsie. A lot of camping up here. I think I am going to stop here for lunch. And it's 1 o'clock and I haven't eaten anything all day yet. You better not get all wet and muddy in this creek, young lady. You hear me? Yeah, you give me those puppy eyes and wag that tail. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. Luckily, she's like a cat. She actually doesn't really like to be wet, so she'll generally avoid it. The spot is really pretty. We're like right by the creek here. There's flowers everywhere. Birds are singing. Very comfortable temperature wise. Hell yeah. This Fantic outdoor reclining chair, hands down the best chair I found. It's so comfortable. Oh, god damn, I love this chair. It's so comfortable. No. None of this is for you. You got your pebbles over there, ma'am. I know. So picked on. Flowers everywhere. This is where it's at. You good guy. Alright, off we go. It is past 2:30 almost. It kind of looks and feels like we may be getting an afternoon thunderstorm here in a moment. The stream runs like straight down this trail here. Kind of interesting. That's pretty. Do we want to go up to the old Lout mine? Why not? Because we're already basically here. You can see that the smoke is kind of moving in here a little bit. And it must move in as the day progresses or something. Maybe it just completely depends on the wind, of course, but who knows. It has got significantly smokier in the last 2 hours. So I don't know if this was the mine that we're on top of here or what. It does appear to be the case because there's timbers. This is a cool spot. Beautiful. What are you doing, Gulch? Well, that was a quick little detour. I guess we turn around here and keep heading. The smoke is really moving in now. Well, that's a bad day. Tie rod or something. It's a cool camp spot though. There are 2 raindrops on my windshield. If it ranges a little, then by all means. I just don't want it to pour, make everything muddy. This is another mine. It looks like a lot of these they just like fill in or something. Oh no. Bro doesn't care about me at all. Not in the slightest. This looks like a fun little section. Let's see here. Stay away from those rocks to the right if I can. I can't see where they are is the problem. I think I found one. Ugh. A spotter would be nice in places like this, but Gabby, how's my wheel placement? Feels like it's essentially a riverbed at some point in the year, probably. Good old traction control doing some work here. quite the climb. I think we are coming up on the wall. Yes, we are. The infamous wall. The famous wall. 4-wheel drive winch and lockers. This isn't even the wall. Alright. Let's see what we can bang up here before even getting to the damn wall. I don't even think we're to the wall yet. Okay. What I just scouted is not even the wall. That's nice. That's another path right there. That looks really dug out right there, and I don't think I'm fitting through that part. I think I have to go through this part, which is this is pretty fucking gnarly. Don't know if I'm going to get through this, and I don't think this is even the main wall part. My front locker is currently not working, so I only have my rear locker. There's my rear bumper, I think. Made sure to miss that. Alright, we're around it. I can't believe we just climbed that like that. It was pretty gnarly. I can't believe I just climbed that easily. That was crazy. I just crawled the shit out of that with little to no issue. That doesn't look that bad. From below here, I would say getting up to here looks just as bad or worse than what that is. So this is the famous wall. I think if I stay to the left here, I'm just gonna crawl this. I'm gonna be completely honest. I do think I'm just gonna crawl right up this. I do think that the trail getting up here is probably worse than this, which is very strange. In my opinion, at least. At least we're gonna see. We'll see, I guess. It is pretty steep, but I do think if I just go right up there, I'll crawl right on up it. North Texas Jeep Club. I think he's gonna do the line that I'm gonna try. Straddle that hole, and then once you're over that, cut right or left. There you go. That's the line right there. Oh, no, he's falling in. Nope. Nope. He fell in the hole. The problem is that rock is pretty dirty from everybody spitting dirt up it. He has that two-door wheelbase. I'm wider than he is too. I'm more offset, so that's going to help me straddle that hole over him. I think he's got it this time, as long as he doesn't slide in. It doesn't look like he's logged. Oh, go, 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 go. There you go. Beautiful. This one I'm pretty nervous about, honestly, and I don't know why. At least my wheelbase helps me if I fall in the hole. My front locker's not working, so we'll see.
Right, if you want to go the easy way, you go hard, take a little bit driver, and then straighten out. Once you get right about a little bit more, right about there.
Hell, getting up here was harder than that. Honestly, getting up to the wall was harder than the wall, if you ask me. That wasn't even that bad. I crawled it. No issues. 0 issues. We successfully did the wall. The hell? This deer has taken a liking to whatever is on the toilet paper. Oh, that doesn't feel good. It's like a little maze in here. What the hell? So I thought that the wall was just like, that was the obstacle. You know, apparently, it appears like it is the obstacle. But it also appears it just keeps on growing and growing. The wall just keeps on giving. I honestly can't believe how easy we just crawled up that. Was not expecting that. We literally just crawled. I didn't even have to reposition once for the wall. I was like kind of intimidated by it, and it takes quite a bit for it to intimidate me anymore, honestly. But for some reason I was intimidated by the wall. Maybe it was because people were there. I had spectators, but you just point her at things and she goes up, over, and through whatever the hell she's pointed at without a care in the world. It's too bad it's kind of smoky. Oh, there's a mine over there. One. Oh, there's another one. Holy shit, they're all over this hillside. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 on this hillside right here. That's crazy. After a short pause, short break for batteries, we're off again. God damn, we might be going around this. This legit looks gnarlier than the wall was. There's a slider of some sort. This is pretty gnarly. Ooh, that must be a big rock. But don't lift me like that. So that is pretty gnarly. This is pretty gnarly. I cannot believe I just crawled up that with relatively little issue. Holy shit. That's like, that hole is probably 4 or 5 feet deep. You can't tell probably from here, but all right, continue up this hill. This is like a little maze. It's like a little maze of obstacles through here, through this little basin here. We're running out of daylight here, unfortunately. We're gonna try to get buggy in here. I think it's mostly the smoke that's ruining the color of that lake. And that's such a shame because that lake, it was like icy blue last time I was here. It looked unnatural. Like it shouldn't be able to exist naturally. That's how blue it was. And it's just kind of dull now. I think it's because of the smoke. The smoke's really moved in. It must really move in the evening. Second pass of the trip. Almost 13,000. Look at this view though. Came up that. You can see the little winding path that is Poughkeepsie. Right there. And over here, look how red this mountain is. So crazy looking. Off we go from California Pass. This one's right by the road. There's a lot of marmots out and about right now. I hear them everywhere, and so does Gabby. If you're wondering what I mean by marmots, that's what I mean. The little guy right there. They do look cute, but I assure you, they're vicious little bastards. And they destroy property. Not just fields. They will burrow underneath any structure, everywhere. And they multiply like rabbits. One year you'll have one burrowing under your foundations. The next year you'll have like 24. Unless you do something about it. So we have a decision to make. Originally I was planning on going clear back over and hooking back onto Engineer to find camp. But it's 6 o'clock now. And we're probably going to be down into Animas Forks. Probably within 15-20 minutes, if that, here. There is camping all around down by Animas. It does get busy, but it's a Sunday night, so maybe I could find something. I'm thinking if I can find camp down by Animas Forks, we'll just camp around here. Animas Forks up here is probably the most well-preserved ghost town I've ever been to. We'll go through a tour through there. Don't you guys worry. Can't come to Animas Forks and not walk through it. Look at that thing. So cool looking. We're getting down into Animas Forks here. That bad boy is the jail. This is the spot I was thinking of. Like, why? What is the harm in camping right here? That's really annoying. There is somebody in the spot I was thinking of. Of course there is. On a random July Sunday night. It appears that they've put in quite a lot of effort into blocking a lot of campsites around here, around Animas Forks. And I don't know why. That honestly pisses me off sometimes. Like there's managing the lands, which is what they're supposed to do. But managing is not the same as just shutting down. Like there's no logical reason why people can't be camping up in these sites that I can see. So there's one over there they've shut down. They've shut down that one with no camping sign. They put on a damn parking lot and porta potties here. Why? Don't put in a parking lot and porta potties and just let the normal campsites be open. Like what? Honestly pisses me off. So there's two back there they've shut down. So this is a spot. We're taking it. We're home. Home sweet home. Yeah. Not too bad of a sight, if I do say so myself. I am starving to death. Wagyu ground beef, which honestly sounds delicious. Ground elk, sweet Jesus. We will need the American cheese. Do I want roasted potatoes or mashed potatoes? Kind of feeling mashed, honestly. Let's see, we're gonna need a pot. We're gonna need a spoon. We're gonna need a spatula for the burgers. Do we want the elk or do we want the Wagyu? Honestly, I'm feeling the elk. I'm really feeling the elk right now. Alright. Let's see, it looks like I can make probably 3. Which gives me 2 and Gabby 1. That one's extra girthy. Oh no. Our poor... We spilled cinnamon pretzels in the dry food thing. It never fails that I spill some sort of chips in there. I don't think this tailgate is particularly sanitary, but I think we'll survive. Gabby? She's on high alert for the marmots. She can hear them. And she knows exactly what they are from the farm, which is what I do as a job, by the way. Hi. I'm a cattle rancher. This cheese looks absolutely delectable. Bravo Moab Market, because this stuff is delicious. We're gonna double cheese both of our burgers. Because why not? If you have the cheese, the double cheese, then you might as well double cheese. It doesn't appear like there's going to be much of a sunset. We're also not going to get any alpenglow tonight, I don't think. But you know what? We got enough sunset and alpenglow last night to last us at least 2 nights. So I'm not complaining that much. Flies are vicious. Telling you what, they're staging all out assaults on me right now. I'm not a particular fan. Quite juicy, boys. And I'm here for it. I think it's cheese time. Ooh, oh, no, that's Gabby's. Double cheese. Double cheese. I might get the fire out. I did bring it. I did pack it. I get side quest, ADHD side quest syndrome quite badly. Almost just forgot I was cooking dinner. Every time I use Sweet Baby Ray's, all I'm reminded about is Mark Zuckerberg saying it like some sort of alien would say it. Humans like Sweet Baby Ray's. Say you like Sweet Baby Ray's to blend in. That dude's 100% an alien. Don't swallow it whole. You hear me? So spoiled. It's hot, isn't it? Oh, I am starving to death. Oh my god. Wow. Before anyone comments, I am aware it's a stage 2 fire ban. I am also aware that propane fire pits with an on-off knob are allowed in stage 2 fire bans. Well, there's you a good reason to get a howl. I think she ate as much as I did. Like, she had as much elk burger and now probably close to as much potatoes as I did. The most spoiled woman